Our investigation into a local locksmith resulted in a federal raid on their Clearwater headquarters, and today another one of the company owners turned himself into authorities. Tonight, 10 Connects reporter Noah Pransky continues his investigation into why there wasn't a single state agency that did a thing about it and why you need to be careful the next time you call a locksmith.
When you dial a locksmith listing out of the phone book, you really have no idea whom you're opening your home to. It could be someone reputable, or it could be someone from Clearwater-based Dependable Locks, a company investigated by 10 Connects, then busted by federal investigators Wednesday for alleged money laundering.
Any comment on the allegations?
Walk, only anybody.
And despite hundreds of complaints flooding the offices of the Better Business Bureau, Attorney General's Office, Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services, and the Hillsborough and Pinellas Consumer Affairs offices, nobody at the state level was able to stop what federal authorities called fraud.
Florida is one of 36 states where locksmithing is an unregulated business. And that doesn't just mean a lack of supervision, it also means a lack of background checks.
And that means letting a locksmith into your home, maybe giving a felon or even a sex offender the key to your personal life.
We're getting a bad reputation from these guys, but it's also for the public security and safety.
Tampa locksmith Ken Kupferman is the former president of the Associated Locksmiths of America. He says consumers assume locksmiths have to register with the state, but it couldn't be further from the truth. Without regulation, anybody can list themselves as a locksmith as many times as they'd like.
When we went to the state and said, you know, we want to be regulated, they said, you know, it's not very often that a profession comes to us and says, you know, we need government regulation.
For the past few years, the Associated Locksmiths of America, with Senator Victor Crist from Tampa, have gotten bills into committee, but viewed as a low priority by Florida's legislature. That's also where they've died.
What happens is the priority issues move faster. And for the last few years, this has not been taken as a serious priority issue.
But Crist is hoping the third time's the charm for the Florida Locksmith Services Act. It would protect consumers by requiring licenses, training, and background checks.
You need to know that that person is proficient, legitimate, and safe.
That's why Kupferman and his association are stepping up their lobbying efforts, hoping to lock down legislation in 2010. He says it would go a long way toward protecting Floridians in and around their homes. In Tampa, Noah Pransky, 10 Connects.
Now, the Associated Locksmiths of America suggests finding a reputable locksmith now, so if you ever need one in a pinch, you won't be taken advantage of. You can start your search with a link to their listings. We've made it available on our website at 10connects.com.